At dawn, one lioness decided to challenge a giant.
She found her target, and it was massive.
Every step now could life or death. In an instant, the hunt exploded into chaos. She latched onto a beast 10 times her size. One inch closer, and it would have been over. But she wasn't alone. Suddenly, the hunters became the hunted. When the pride began to break, she refused to quit. Just when they thought it was over, the beast rose again. This was the moment everything changed. After everything, courage finally won.
The sun rose over the African savanna, and a hungry lion pride began searching for food. Their target was a massive Cape buffalo that stood strong while guarding the herd. Every lion knew this hunt could end in disaster, but Akali, the bravest lioness, stepped forward to lead the attack. She moved silently through the tall grass while the other lionesses spread out to surround the herd. Suddenly, Akali charged, and the buffalo herd exploded into action. Dust filled the air as Akali leaped toward the biggest buffalo and dug her claws into its shoulder. The buffalo spun with incredible force, and its sharp horns narrowly missed her. Another lioness rushed in to help, and together they tried to bring the buffalo down, but the giant beast refused to surrender. It tossed one lioness into the air while Akali held on with all her strength. The herd began circling back, and suddenly the lions found themselves surrounded. The buffalo charged directly at Akali, and she barely escaped the deadly horns. The pride started losing confidence, but Akali roared loudly and called everyone back into the fight. The lionesses attacked from every direction, and after a long struggle, the buffalo began to tire. Akali saw the perfect moment and sprang onto the buffalo's back. The rest of the pride joined the attack, and at last the giant buffalo collapsed. The pride had won one of its hardest battles, and Akali proved that courage and teamwork can defeat even the strongest enemy. As the sun sank lower, the lions gathered around their hard-earned meal, believing the danger had finally passed. But the wounded buffalo suddenly rose again and launched one last desperate charge at Akali. She twisted aside at the final second as the deadly horns sliced through the dust where she had been standing. The buffalo stumbled forward, losing its balance, and the pride saw their final chance. With a thunderous roar, the lionesses attacked together once more. Akali locked her jaws around the buffalo's neck while the others held its powerful body down. The mighty buffalo fought with every ounce of strength left in it, but slowly the struggle began to fade. After a brutal and exhausting fight, the giant beast finally collapsed to the ground. The lion stood victorious, breathing heavily as the evening wind swept across the savanna. Golden sunlight faded behind the horizon, while the pride gathered quietly around their fallen prey. Akali looked over her family, scratched and exhausted but alive, and let out a deep roar of triumph. In the wild, survival belongs to those who refuse to give up. And on that day, the fearless lioness and her pride turned a deadly battle with a buffalo into a story that the savanna would never forget.